started homeschooling in 2010 when my daughter was going into the 5th grade. She had learning disabilities that, of course, the schools weren't accommodating. So it was time to pull her out. My son did graduate from Bartlett High School. He'll be 27 in a few weeks, and my daughter is 22. So when I say they're grown, yeah, they're grown, but they do still live in my house. I have written Curriculum for Schoolhouse Teacher, which is an online-based, subscription-based homeschool curriculum program. And if you're looking for something and you don't know what you're looking for, go to Schoolhouse Teacher, because odds are they have it. They have, I can't even tell you how many different classes and so forth they have from preschool to grade 12. I've written their spelling curriculum. I did that last year. I've written a couple of language arts programs for middle school for them in the past few years. So I've had my finger in a lot of different things. I taught at Cordova Tutorial for a while. I taught at Logos First, is where I started out when my daughter and I were when she was going to co-op. But here I'm going to be teaching, I had to look this up. I've got middle school language arts, middle school social studies, and high school American Lit. I like a variety of things. I like hands-on, I like books, I like written. I like a lot of different things. My middle school class, the only thing they're going to need are 5 of these, because we're going to make what's called interactive notebooks, and you can peruse these. I've got another one too when it's over, but they are all different things that glue in there, has the concept, they'll learn it, and it's a book that they can keep and use throughout their school years. Because it will have all of the basic concepts that you need for everything, for all the different writing types of things. We will be writing essays, because you can't have middle school language arts without writing essays. You got to learn how to write. And it annoys me when I see high school kids that can't write. One thing that my children, my son and my niece, one thing they did not get from Shelby County Schools was how to write. They were not taught how to do essays. So when they hit college, then, they almost sunk. Though they pretty well did sink, because they did not know how to put together an essay. And I do it in a way that's incremental, that's easy to understand, and that kids will not have problems with. No, they're not going to like writing. Can't do anything about that. I don't like to clean house, but I still have to do it. That's what I tell them. We all have things in our lives that we don't want to do, that we have to do. And writing essays is one thing you got to do in school. But we're going to read literature. We're going to look at literature devices. We're going to look at poetry. And all different kinds of poetry. We're going to do nonfiction articles. We're going to be reading nonfiction things. So I'm touching on a lot of stuff, and there's going to be a lot of stuff that we're going to do. But when they leave the class, they will have the tools to carry on all the way through 12th grade if needed. As for the other 2 classes, I hadn't really got into those yet, haven't been able to. I've taught American literature before, and we had a really good time with it. And middle school social studies, I don't know, but it's going to be fun. I'll have some hands-on things going on, and because I like that. I don't want to be lectured to for an hour, and so I'm not going to subject children to that either. So has anybody got any questions for me?